Hey everybody, this is Lamont Tony over here at Bigdogs Porting. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my voice sounds a little different. I'm getting over the flu again. It's the second time I've gotten the flu this year. And it's Lamont's fault that I'm getting the flu.
I've never had the flu.
You know, he's putting some flu dust around here or something. I don't know, guys, but today we have a video that we're doing, and the video consists of a test and basically letting you guys know the importance of, first and foremost, listening to the individuals that's porting your damn parts. All right, because we know we deal with thousands and thousands of parts, and we know we're trying to help you guys, but also the supporting parts. So what you're looking at right now is a throttle body from a 302 EFI truck engine. Excuse me. And this throttle body is different from the 351 version. The 351 version throttle body is actually bigger as far as the bore size in millimeter. So we have customers that get their 302 truck manifolds stage 2 ported. And you guys have seen the videos and posts on our Facebook page. So you pretty much know what those can do after we port them. But those usually average runner flow is going to be between 245 and 250 CFM. The throttle body tunnel, after we open them up, is around 1100 to about 1130, 1140 CFM. And a lot of these individuals that get, their manifolds ported, they're concerned so much about the average runner flow. They say, oh, big dogs, I have some AFR heads or some trick flow heads, and they flow, 285 CFM. Will your stage 2 truck manifold be able to keep up? And no matter how much we try to explain to people, it seems like they really don't understand. And this is why we're doing this video now. So they're worried about the flow of the manifold once ported versus their cylinder head. And that's the last thing they should be worried about. Actually, they should be worried about this, the throttle body. Because what you have to understand, guys, your manifold has 8 individual runners. All of those runners are being fed from a common plenum when it comes to, the truck manifolds, the EFI truck manifolds. That common plenum is being fed by a throttle body tunnel opening. So those runners is only going to be able to get enough airflow based off of what the throttle body tunnel can flow. The throttle body tunnel is only going to be able to get enough airflow based off of what this can flow. This is only going to be able to get enough airflow based off of what the intake pipe and the filter can flow. So you guys get where we're going here, okay? So what Lamont wanted to do, he wanted to demonstrate what this factory unported, this has not been ported, and we kind of put a radius on here, so you can get the best flow result from this test. But he wanted to do this video. I'm still, recovering. I'm not 100%, But, you know, Lamont drugged me in here. and, you know, he's beating me, guys. Please, you know, what they say, blink if you need help. I'm blinking right now.
I can't see. I closed both of your eyes.
You hear that? You hear that, guys? But he wanted to do this video to show you guys. Now, our stage 2 302 intake manifolds, throttle body tunnels, flow, like I said, between 1100, 1135, 1140. So what we're going to do, we're going to start this up, and we're actually going to flow this factory throttle body. That way you guys can see for yourself what this factory 302 twin EFI truck throttle body flows. So Lamont has it set up, so we're going to turn it on.
Around 490, 491.
So only 491 CFM. That's it. So while you're concerned about what if our stage 2 ported intake manifold, truck manifold can do, you have to understand that you have to look at this as an airflow situation from the air filter to the cylinder head. And we have a lot of customers that will tell them, you send your manifold in, what throttle body are you running? Many guys for the trucks will say, oh, I'm running stock throttle body. We'll say, well, what size are you running stock throttle body? Is it 302 or is it 351? Well, I'm running a 302. We recommend a BBK twin 61 millimeter and sending it in to us to also get ported for further flow improvements. And they think they don't need that. And we're telling you, listen, our manifold, we flow test our manifold with no throttle body on it. So the throttle body tunnel is flowing over 1100 CFM. So the runner's flow are based off of what the throttle body tunnel can support. And when you have your intake manifold on an actively running motor, at any one given time, you have at least 4 cylinders sucking air at the same time. So if you have an intake runner that can support 250 CFM each, and you have 4 of those sucking at the same time, you know, at peak volumetric efficiency, that's 250 times 4, which is 1,000 CFM minimum that your throttle body and throttle body tunnel has to be able to flow in order to support the minimum 4 runners at 250 CFM. Anything less than that, you're going to starve the cylinders of potential airflow. And as you saw, this one was what, Lamont?
490.
490, 491. So you bolt this on, even when we port and modify this, we'll probably be able to get it up to, you know, 675, 700 CFM. That's still not enough to let our stage 2 ported 302 truck manifold shine. So this is why we recommend, you know, a twin 61 millimeter and sending that in to us, or buying it directly from us already ported. You know, the guys with the GT40 style and other EFI style manifolds, it's the same thing. These guys get our stage 2 and stage 3 GT40 Explorer manifolds, Cobra manifolds, or even our stage 2 aftermarket manifolds. And then they'll go put an out the box 70 millimeter, out the box 75 millimeter, and think they're giving those manifolds the best chance to make the kind of power they're looking for. No, you need CFM. And we just can't stress enough. There's a reason why the Coyote motors come from the factory with a high flowing 80 millimeter throttle body. There's a reason why. So you guys need to stop putting these small, low flowing throttle bodies on high flowing intake manifolds. There's no reason why you should put a stock out the box 70 millimeter throttle body on any 302 and up Ford. Same thing with these. You know, you're killing your horsepower potential. So guys, you know, we're trying to help you guys, and we understand budgets and we understand time constraints, and you guys want to put everything together and get it going, and your projects is down. But what's the purpose of going through all this work, taking everything apart, getting everything ported and redone and make look pretty, just to deprive yourself of potential power that's sitting right under your nose by putting on restrictive parts? You know, and one of the things that, talking to, you know, the rest of the members of Big Dogs, one of the things that we do a lot of back and forth messaging. And with the amount of customers that we have and the amount of messages that we get on a weekly basis, we're spending hours going back and forth. And those are hours that we're not getting paid. Just trying to help you guys. And we're getting tired of the tire kickers, the guys that ask, you know, 5,000 questions and not place an order. So one of the things we're going to start doing, we're going to start limiting the questions, unless you are going to be a customer that is actually going to be placing orders, because that's another part of our turnaround time. You know, we spend time talking to customers and trying to work with them with their combos, just for many of them not to listen. So guys, you know, you've seen the videos, you've seen the results that we've posted and our customers have posted all throughout the internet. You know the results are real. You know, no matter if some guys like us or not, the results are real. We don't hide anything. We don't try to fool anybody. You know, the results are real. And here you see, we just did a test with this throttle body and it flowed like ass.
I don't know what ass flows like, sorry.
Yeah, I seen you over there.
Nah, man. You ain't seen nobody. Just stop.
It's like, I wonder how much my ass flows.
Just stop.
So, you want to add anything, Lamont?
We just want to make sure, you know, you get the most power. And also, you know, when you have like a stock throttle body like this going after running one of our stage 2 manifolds, we don't want to hear, well, Big Dogs, they didn't really do anything. You know, their parts didn't make power. It only makes power if you get more air in.
Yep.
All a motor is, a combustible motor is a big air pump.
Yep.
We want more air in, big explosion, more air out.
Yep.
Any bottleneck of anything will bring the power down.
Exactly.
So exhaust, intake is just as important. Mm-hmm. They're hand in hand.
Yep.
So you can have the biggest 11R heads, box R, and if you have a restriction on your exhaust or a restriction on your intake charge coming in, you spent a lot of money for probably the same amount of power that a guy is getting with lesser parts.
Exactly. And that's what they're seeing. That's what they're seeing. They're seeing guys like, well, I saw one forum, I saw one thread. It was so funny. I think I sent it to you. And the guy, he went out, this guy had some 11R190 heads. He had a custom FTI camshaft. You know, this guy, he had, what did he have? He had Box R. Yeah, that's the one with the Box R, yeah.
Right, that was ported.
Yeah, that was ported. He had all this stuff on it. And he was making no more power than a guy that had lesser parts on there that was properly matched and ported and with the camshaft that was suited for the combo. And the thing about it is, I'm sorry guys, you can say what you want. In my opinion, there is no need to spend $2,600, $2,700, $2,800 on a set of cylinder heads that's going on a street strip 302, 306. There's no reason. You are not going to use the full capabilities of those cylinder heads. And all you're going to do is make about the same power and run about the same times as somebody with lesser parts, more porting, and a better matched, system. These guys are putting all this money into these parts, and you have $3,000 cylinder heads, and you're just making 350 horsepower. You got box R's and custom cams, and you're making 370, with a 306 that has 10-5-to-1 compression. When you can go out there and you can get some regular old aluminum cylinder heads, off-the-shelf cam, one of our cams, a ported Stage 3 Explorer, and make the same horsepower and have a lot more money left over. I mean, guys that go spend a ton of money on a 347 just to make 360 horsepower at the rear wheels. That's crazy, man. I mean, if I'm going to do a 347, it's going to have to make over 400 to the wheels. Other than that, why do a 347? Why spend all the money? Doing something that a properly built 306 can do, or a mild 351 can do. They want to go spend all this money on these cylinder heads, but then they come to us crying about, you charging the little amount that you charging. Can you give me a deal? We don't want to hear that, guys. We don't want to hear that. You want to get a deal with us, but you'll give somebody else, $650 for a damn camshaft. Come on, guys. Come on. Stop insulting us like that. And, yes, we do see that a lot. Yes, we are asked for discounts on a regular basis, despite our prices being the lowest in the industry. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of seeing this crappy ass throttle body. This thing is ass. So, once again, this is
Lamont,
and this is the sick ass Tony. See you guys at the track.